The Apostle Paul, in writing to the church at Corinth in 1 Corinthians 10 and 13, penned the following words. There have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way of escape, that ye may be able to bear it. The Apostle Paul, writing to the church of Corinth in this particular text, is laying down a truth here that, he's basically letting us know that when we're going through our various trials, temptations, testings, and the like, that, we're not anything peculiar. When you go through, somebody else has wore the same t-shirt, somebody else has traveled the same road. So you were born and your dad left you. Well, there are millions of people that have been in the same situation. With Paul, it's up front, he's looking at us right in our face and basically kicking out the legs of our crutch, kicking our crutch down, that we want to say that, why is everybody picking on me? He's basically letting them know that everybody goes through. That's part of life. Job 14 and 1 said that man that is born of a woman is of a few days and full of trouble. So your birthright, as far as walking on this earth, is going through. The Apostle Paul, in writing to Timothy, said, Yea, and all that will live godly in this world shall suffer persecution. You're going to go through. But the scripture here doesn't just leave us down melancholy alley or us waving the white flag, the proverbial white flag, to adversities. It said, but such as is common to man, but it said, but God is faithful. This scripture is letting us know, in a world where folks can let you down 2 to 3 times a week, that we serve a faithful God. The same God that delivered in the Bible days, that delivered people from Red Seas and lions' den and from the hands of an arrow and fiery furnace. The same God is still on the throne. The scriptures record that God is not a respecter of persons. He doesn't have any big eyes or big U's. The same thing that God did for people in the Bible days, he'll do for you in 2010. Paul went on to say in this verse, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able. I remember the old folks singing in senior choir number 2 that God, he knows just how much you can bear. God will not let you break. He will not let you lose your mind. You are not going over the edge. It said, but with the temptation also make a way of escape, that ye may be able to bear it. God has a deliverance so sweet, no matter how melancholy or how somber things may look in your life. God has a deliverance plan especially for you. And no matter how you think you're being picked on, you are picked out to win.